If you're choosing a model for your AI, pay attention to these two keywords, context and token. So context is all about how the AI thinks. How much do you want this AI to think? So if I ask some AI, like, tell me about Nairobi, and the context I want to allocate is like 100K, meaning you are telling the AI to like, tell me about this thing, but don't go deeper.
We are finally at the end of week 3 of the DadaHub residency, which is the AI week. We've been able to delve into so many amazing topics, some of them including building with AI for African context. So we were able to look at some people within the African ecosystem who are using AI, and most of them have open source projects, so it's been amazing, and the girls have been able to look at that. We've had amazing trainers like Said Omondi, who took the girls through building a chatbot and AI prompting for software developers. We've had another amazing session by Revelation and Richard, who took the girls through product design using AI all the way to deploying an app.
I think one of the biggest gaps in AI adoption in Africa, ranging from the language barrier, use of English to instruct computer. I think back then in old time, we write more like mathematical and a logical expression to define what you want computer to do. But in this new age, we're talking about you expressing yourself in English terms. And when it comes to AI, you cannot just assume how the computer understands human being unless you're coming from the technical background. So one of the biggest barriers is interpretation of the mathematical expression in English forms.
Today we had a very interesting session. We were learning about how to create apps with the help of AI, but maintaining the professionalism. So the first thing we did was define our project. We had a project description, we created a user story, and then from there we created the stacks that we needed to use in our project. So we put this down, and then we also created a style that we wanted to implement in our project. So our mentor today taught us about MVC style, which was very interesting to me. So after that, we took the whole description and used it to prompt our tools. And then AI scaffolded the project, and from there we started to test it and iterate as we went. So at the end of the day, we had an AI-powered chat for DadaHub where all the community members can interact and share files, videos, and all that stuff.
Before this week, I was a bit ambivalent with AI. I have used AI in several projects where, especially the RAG pipeline, but using agentic models was my problem, was an issue. But now it feels like something that's not really all that. It's not scary.
The project I'm building so far is all about rewarding the African linguists for their language. So you can speak in any language, specifically African, but where is the reward? So I'm taking that, creating a Lightning wallet whereby once you upload your voice data, then you're rewarded with Satoshis, which are bits of Bitcoin. And once that is done, I'm using AI to clean up that data so that tokenization is much easier or much more affordable for the African user or the African consumer.
I suspect you guys have actually gone through the whole building whatever you want to build already. So now, today we'll be focused mainly on deploying those stuff, because I know it's running in your local host already. Some of you can actually test it locally, right? So now you want to see how you can get it out there to the world. So that's why it's always important for you to monitor whatever is happening so that your app can always be, up to date with whatever is out there.
That AI in Africa will matter only if I can tell my story in my own local dialect and it is integrated into AI and used for other useful things, and that is how I will be able to mark my footprints, my heritage on the AI.
Thank you to our trainers from the Human Rights Foundation, Harrison and Judy. So we're looking forward to week 4, which is PR and self-pitching. because once you move from deployment, what to do? You need to be able to sell yourself, sell your product, and this is what we'll be taking the residents through in week 4. Hope to see you there.